Hi guys, I'm Thomas LYON. I'm a member at East London Golf Club and I'm a +1 handicap. So at the age of 3, my dad used to play golf a little bit. He used to take me to the driving range with like a set of those plastic clubs, and then as time grew I went onto those little Cleveland set and played a lot more, and then eventually got to normal golf clubs and started playing a lot more and got better and better as time grew. My golf game at the moment is in a fairly good position, I would say, and I'm just trying to work on keeping consistency. I think is the main key in my game, and future plans I would say is definitely trying to get further in golf, maybe colleges somewhere, or maybe play locally, who knows, yeah, something along those lines. Maybe as time goes on play a bit more professionally or locally, maybe like a local pro or something, get more recognized. Playing in those Golf RSA events is very key for my experience and consistency. Like I said, if I keep working on consistency, I think my golf game will eventually be where I think it needs to be and be getting better positions at those tournaments. The experience at those Golf RSA events is very, I would say, good in a way, because it'll grow me as a player, and playing with all those good players that came along through the ranks like Eldrick Portkita and all of them, it really shows how big the tournaments are, and where they are now shows what the level they play in. So my biggest problem or struggle that I have in my golf game this year has been my wedges, my wedge shots, which is like 120 meters in. Like I said, if I keep that more consistent and hitting more greens, giving myself those birdie looks, I'll be shooting better scores. I enjoy watching the Masters and the British Open because, first of all, the British Open's in South African time pretty much, so we don't have to stay up late and watch it, and I like how links courses test out all the professional golfers, their ability and strength and all of that. And the Masters, I just like the environment they play in, the tricky greens, all of that. Being part of Border Golf Union has grown my game since I was 6-7 years old. Been playing all the tournaments, getting recognized, and yeah, I just want to say probably a big thank you to Border Golf Union for all they do and all the effort they put in for Border Junior Golf in East London and around the Eastern Cape. And if I wasn't playing golf, I'd probably be focusing a little bit more on my cricket, because I've also got a good talent in cricket, so yeah. My lowest score in golf is -666 twice, which is here at Katberg. I did it once in a social round and also in a competition, so you can't say it's not real because I did it in a competition. So yeah, that's my lowest score. So that day that I shot 66, I was hitting fairways, hitting greens and making putts. That's pretty much it. Everything just fell into place, and yeah, I just kept going to the last hole. My favorite golf brand is Callaway and TaylorMade. I've been playing with their clubs for a long time. I think my oldest club in the bag is a Callaway 3-wood Epic Flash, so I love how all those clubs in my bag feel with the face and how they give me the best performance they can.
Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
Hey guys, I'm gonna quickly take you through my golf bag and see what I use. So first I've got a Odyssey White Hot Rosy, like a John Rahm putter. I just moved to this putter a couple months ago. It's really helped me a lot in my game. Then to the wedges, I've got SM10 Vokies. I started playing with these at the beginning of the year. They've also been a good asset to my golf game. I've got a 60-degree, 56 and 52. 52 in the F bounce, 56 in the S bounce and 60-degree in the M bounce. I've been playing with those lofts and bounces for a long time now. So then to my irons, I've got TaylorMade P790s 2021 models. As you can see with the wear pattern, I've had them for 4 years now, and I've just recently changed the grips on them. So still got the dynamic gold stiff shafts in them. I've got pitching wedge through to 4 iron, and then my 2 iron, I've got a Strixon ZX 2 iron 18 degrees for position of the tees. Then oldest club in the bag, my Callaway Epic Flash 3 wood. Very forgiving club, I'd say. Still works perfectly for me, 15 degrees. Then onto the driver, I've got TaylorMade Sim 2. Also had it for 4 or so years, set on 9 degrees, tensile blue shaft. Been just changed to the shaft about 3 months ago, I'd say. And then into the bag itself, I've got Pro V1s. Play with Pro V1s for quite a while now. I've got my yardage book with my nickname on it. Got all my, when I go to tournaments and stuff, I write notes and stuff for the course I play. I got a glove, more gloves, my tea bag, which is pretty close to empty now. Got some couple old teas in there. Need to refresh that. Then I've got a ball bag in here, but it doesn't have any balls. I need to fill that again with my surname. Then in here I've got all my ball markers in this little container from all the courses that I play. So that's probably why my bag's so heavy, but who cares. Here's another ball marker, and then I've got some pitchforks and stuff in here. I only really play with this one that's here. Let me see if I find it. No, it's not here. Right here it is. I play with this Scotty Cameron Titleist one. It's quite a cool pitchfork. And then in here I keep all my cokies and stuff, and to line my ball up and stuff. Got all different colors. I've got a groove sharpener as well for when my grooves, so when my wedges stop spinning, I give them a quick sharpen. Then my water bottle. This water bottle goes with me everywhere. It's almost like a cooling water bottle where it keeps water cold. Still got my water in there. I'm gonna use that for the round. And then in this pouch I've got Pro V's, a box. I've got an extra jersey, and got my rain jacket here, right there, and also my putting mirror. This I use a lot at the driving range, or when I've got my free time. I always set this up on the putting green and practice and keep my stroke where it needs to be. And then to my rangefinder here at the top of my bag. I've had this rangefinder for a while. It's a Tasco. It can have slope, but I don't often use it. Change the mode to yards, and yeah, I've had it for a while. And yeah, that's it really. That's my golf bag. Hi guys, we're at Katberg here on hole 1, 255 meters, where I'm going to take on my shoot under par challenge. So I'm going to hit driver just at that small tree, middle of the fairway. Hopefully I can carry it and have like a wedge shot in. Rico, I'm coming for your score, mate. Watch out. So we're on hole 1 here, my second shot. My drive just ended up next to this bunker here. I've got 40 or so meters, I think. So I'm just gonna take a 60 degree, land it just short of the pin, hopefully it skips up a little bit and I'll have a good look for birdie. So we can start off strong on the first hole. So let's see how it goes. A little long. You're coming. Hit that nicely. Shot ended just, I'd say 12 foot past the hole. So I've got a downhill, little left to right. So I'm gonna lag it down there. It should hopefully hold its line, and let's start with a birdie. Just came off a par on hole 1. Unfortunately missed that putt, but yeah, we move forward. Got hole 2 here, 320 meters. So I'm gonna hit driver just left side of the fairway. Hopefully the contours will bring it back onto the fairway and I have a wedge shot in. Here's the fairway, should be. So after a 300 or so meter drive, I've got 52 in here. I'm gonna hit a 60 degree, land it just short. Hopefully it runs next to the pin to have a birdie chance. Back into the mountains. I mean, you can't get bored of that view. So let's make the most of it. That is sad. Oh, that is sad. Just hit my second shot just right of the green here. Probably close to one of the worst chip shots I've ever had, but we can recover. So I've got a, I'd say 20 footer through 2 feet of fringe and then green. So I'm gonna give it a good run and then let's see if we can make it. Not turn. So coming off a par on hole 2, we're on hole 3 now. 140 meter par 3. Pins middle of the green. So I'm gonna hit pitching wedge and give myself a good birdie look. So my tee shot ended up just left the green here. Got about 20 or so meter chip, so I'm just gonna land it halfway and let it trickle towards the hole. Leave myself with a par. Sit. So after hole 3, still level par unfortunately, so got a good opportunity here on hole 4, 530 meter par 5. Gonna target this hole, get a birdie, bounce back nicely. So my drive ended up a little bit left, but we managed to find it just left of this little hill here. So I'm just gonna hit an 8 iron out, maybe get to like 150-ish, and it'll still give me a chance to make birdie. So let's try to get out of here nicely on the fairway. Yeah, that'll do. So my third shot ended 150 meters out. I just punched out of the thick rough there. I'm gonna hit soft 9-9, more controlled, just go miss just left of the flag and give myself a good birdie look. Bunker. So my third shot ended just right at the green here in the bunker. So I'm just going to splash it out and give myself a decent par look. So after a disappointing bogey on the last, we're on the stroke 1, 410 meters. So I'm just gonna play for a par here and then try and make birdies on the holes that are coming up, because there are a few easy holes to make birdies. So let's bounce back. Should be fine. So my drive ended just left fairway, just in the rough, just short of the thick stuff again. Just in another shrub, unfortunately, but got 155 to the pin. So I'm just gonna punch out a 9-9 and I'll be happy with anything next to the green. So let's give it a bash. In the bunker. So my shot ended just right to the green again, in the greenside bunker. Slightly raised green, so I'm just gonna splash it out and hopefully make a par again. I'll try. Six now, 200 or 300 meters. Just came off a good par save on the stroke 1. So I'm gonna hit driver, hopefully if I'm lucky drive the green and make birdie. And I'm 1 over par. Get a bounce. So my drive ended up almost on the previous hole, but we've opened up the green nicely. Got 100 meters. I'm just gonna chip a sand wedge, land it just short of the pin, and give myself a good birdie look. Good birdie look. About a 20 footer for birdie, left it just short of the hole with my second shot, so I've left myself a good look, but yeah, let's roll it in. So we're on the 7th hole here, 137 meters to the pin. Just came off another par on the previous hole, and I'm still 1 over par, so I'm gonna try get this within decent birdie range, and let's make the putt. So my tee shot ended slightly short and right, not the worst place to leave myself, but I've got a uphill chip, fairly straight, so let's see, maybe we can make it. If anything, I'll have a tap in par. Oh. So I'm on hole 8 here now, still 1 over par, made a pretty decent putt for par on the last hole, so this is another hole to attack and maybe get birdie. Par 5, 450 meters. Middle fairway. So my drive ended 200 meters from the green, probably playing like 180, so got a 6-iron in hand, front pin. Gonna aim just at that right bunker and then let it feed down towards the hole. My second shot just ended up down here next to the 9th tee box, so I can't see the pin, but I'm gonna get a visual idea and hopefully give myself a good birdie look. So we're on the 9th hole now, 320 meters. Just come off a very unlucky par, I think, with that putt, but still got lots of holes. I'm gonna take driver, see how close I can get it to the green, maybe make birdie. Be very good. Oh, be very good. Set. Go. Oh wow, that's good. Oh, that is very good. Oh, looks about 2 or so meters, 3 meters from the pin. Rico, I'm not done yet. Far less than 3 meters, I would say. Oh, that's a clutch eagle to go 1 under for the 9. Yeah, let's go low on the back. So through 9 holes, I'm 1 under par with a very clutch eagle on the last hole, stuck it to about a meter. We're at halfway house here now, and yeah, hope I can go even more lower on the back. So at the start of the round, yeah, I was struggling with my drive a little bit, not finding fairways, and then also greens weren't great as well, but my short game was clutching up nicely, so hopefully this 9 I can find more fairways and hit more greens and make some birdies. Okay, we're on the 10th hole now. Just finished the front 9, 1 under par, 295 meters. I'm gonna hit my driver, but aim just at that bunker, and hopefully it feeds down towards the green, leave me with a wedge shot into the green. Just right rough. So my second shot, or my first shot actually, ended just right to the fairway, trickled down the slope, but I've got 50 meters into a front left pin, so if I get it on the plateau there, I'll give myself a good birdie look. I'll do. Hole 11 now, 220 meters. So I'm gonna chip a pitching wedge. Just came off a bad par, I'd say, on the last hole, but still 1 under. So I'm gonna hit soft pitching wedge, give myself a good birdie look. Got a decent 15 footer from that tee shot, just behind the hole. Got pretty much slightly from the right, like 2 balls I'd say. Not much slope, pretty flat. So if I can give it a good run and it'll fall. Finally. So hole 12 now, 460 meter par 5. Just came off a nice birdie on the last hole. -2 now, so this is another birdie hole, so see if I can get another one. Good. So I've got 195 meters in from that drive. I'm gonna hit 5-iron, almost like a punchy one, almost run it up to the green, I think. And if just short, I'll chip in a putt for birdie. So it's a good chance I can make another one. Okay. So my second shot ended just right off the screen here. Unfortunately, it took a soft bounce, but yeah, I can still up and down for birdie, so let's see what I can do. Took such a hard bounce. Hit it straight through the break. Unfortunate par. On hole 13 now. 285 meters. Just came off a par on the 12th hole, par 5. Got a bit unlucky with the chip, but it's okay. I've got 2 birdie holes in a row coming up now, so I can make up for that par. So I'm gonna hit 2 iron on this tee shot, go for position, and have like a wedge shot in. I think the pin's front left, so it's very, very birdieable. So I've got my first shot, just ran through the fairway here. Got 60 meters left to a front pin, backstop, so play a bit long and then hopefully it trickles down and will give me a good birdie shot. Oh, calm down. Calm down. Hole 14 now, 260 meters. Just came off a disappointing par on 13, which, yeah, my putt just didn't break as much as I thought it would have. So yeah, now we can make birdie. I'm just gonna hit a 7-iron for position and get within 75 out. So I've got my tee shot just ended down here. I've got about 70 meters. So I'm gonna hit a 60-degree just past the pin and let it feed down to give me a good birdie look. So my second shot just ended. Unfortunately, I pitched it just at the top of the green and it spun all the way back down. So I've got a uphill putt luckily. So yeah, about a 20-footer, breaking left to right, about a foot. So give it a good run, try and make it. So we're on hole 15 now, 340 meters. Just came off a par on hole 14. Got unlucky with the second shot, just had a bit too much spin. But I'm just gonna hit driver, aim just right edge of the fairway, and it should carry that little corner because it's not the furthest to carry it. So I'll leave myself with about a wedge in. Perfect. So I've got 80 meters into 15 here. I'm gonna hit a 60-degree just left the pin. Got a back flag, so I'm just gonna let the ball feed down towards the pin. Oh no. Pitched 3 meters past the flag and I'm off the front edge, so that's just great. So, but it's a uphill chip now, so I can put it close and still make a par. So this is where my ball pitched, obviously, it's like 5 paces behind the pin, and thanks to Katberg, greens are soft and spinny, and I just left myself with a tap-in par with my chip, and we move on. 16 now, 490 meter par 5. Just came off a par on 15 with that incredible spinning ability. But yeah, I'm just gonna hit driver, aim just right edge of the fairway and let it bounce to the left, and I'll have an iron shot into the green. So my drive ended up 200 meters out on 16. I'm gonna take a 6-iron, just aim at that chimney just right of the pin in the distance there, and hopefully I'll have a good look at eagle. Just hope it's the right club. For the second eagle of the day. But yeah, I guess the shot speaks for itself really. Four under. So hole 17 now, 350. Just came off another very good eagle. My iron shot was pretty clutch. So stroke 2, I'm gonna just lay up with a 5-iron, let it run down to the bottom of the fairway there and have about a wedge shot in. So my drive just ended here, 147 meters out. Pushed it a little bit, but it's okay. I'm gonna hit wedge. I'm just gonna go straight at it. It pins front green, so everything feeds back down towards it, and give myself a good birdie look. My pro shot just ended, just left the green here, so I'm gonna putt it to roundabout here and just let gravity take over and hopefully leave myself with a decent length par putt. So hole 18 now, 150 meters. Gonna hit a punch and 9-iron just long of the pin, and yeah, let's try finish 4 under par. Maybe even get a birdie, who knows. So my iron shot just came up short and a little bit right. Not the best shot ever, but we can recover. I've just got a little chip up and over the hill, and just leave myself with a tap-in par to secure the minus 468. So that concludes my shoot under par challenge at Katberg. Couldn't have asked for a better day. I mean, sun's out, there's no wind. Couldn't have asked for a better day in winter. I'd like to thank Shoot Under Par for the opportunity, and obviously like and subscribe. I'd also like to nominate Blake Horsley and Reynard Venter. I shot 4 under 68. I left quite a few shots out there, but 2 eagles and 1 bogey. Pretty happy with that. And also 1 birdie. So yeah, I'm happy where my golf game is at, and hopefully I can keep improving.